Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are making this easy yummy cinnamon roll, and let's begin. So before we begin, these are my silicone mold that I will be using. These molds, they are very flexible, they are easy to wash, and you can use them to make your cake and they comes out perfect. So this is what I'm going to be using. So let's dive in. So inside my bowl here, I'm going to add my melted butter. You can use margarine, you can use unsalted butter. So I will add the butter and also add my sugar, granulated sugar, and also my whole milk inside. And I will add my yeast and gently just make sure I stir everything together. This recipe is so easy to make. So after I've stirred it together, just to make sure the liquid is dissolved with the yeast, I'm going to be adding my all-purpose flour inside this mixture. For this all-purpose flour, I have weighed them and I've removed 50 grams from this measurement. So I'm going to pour them inside and just use my spatula to bring them together. So it's very easy. It doesn't take time. It doesn't take you a lot of stress. And now that I've mixed it, I'm going to cover this for 1 hour to rest. So while the dough is resting, we'll make our fillings that will be spreading on top of our cinnamon roll dough. So here is softened butter, brown sugar, and cinnamon powder. So we gently mix all these items together to make sure it's well combined, and we'll keep it aside and wait while our dough is resting. So after 1 hour, our dough have proof, and here is our dough looking beautiful. And I'm going to add the 50 grams of the all-purpose flour and add baking powder and also some salt to it. So you can do this on top of your work table direct, but I'm just trying to make sure I don't get too much dirty. So here you see me, I'm just using my spatula to make sure I fold everything together and then pour everything on top of my work table. Here is time for us to use our hand to make sure we knead it. Just gently knead it, so it's not going to be like too much of kneading. Just make sure the flour combine, and also I flour the top of my work table so that it's easy for me to roll. So here you see me that I'm using my rolling pin, and this my rolling pins, they are forever, they just stay there. So I love this rolling pin, so I'm just going to use it and make sure I roll it to make sure I get this size. So the mixture, the sugar that we've mixed with the brown sugar and the cinnamon powder, you add them on top and make sure you use your spatula or anything that is available for you at home to make sure you spread everything on top. So you can see me, I'm just spreading it, make sure everything is well spread to make sure the top of the dough is well covered. So that is what I'm doing here. So after I've done this process, it's time for us to make sure we roll our dough. So just gently bring it together towards yourself, and you can see the way I'm just doing it is very easy. So make sure you gently roll it, and if your dough is sticking to your work table, you can add a little flour to make sure it comes out easily. Make sure you bring it to the top and gently use your 2 fingers to make sure you sealed the dough. So here is my twine rope. This twine rope is for food only. So make sure you use the rope that you know that is good for food, so that your food will not get contaminated. So I'm just going to use the rope as my knife, because when you cutting it with this rope is easier than knife. Not that you cannot use the knife, but I just find this method more easy. So I'm going to cut this dough into 8 parts. So here you see how beautiful the cut is. So I'm going to place them on top of this my silicone mold. So you look at it, so beautiful. So I'm going to repeat the process for all the remaining ones. If this is your first time of you seeing my video, you are highly welcome. Here is easy delicious recipe. You can follow me by clicking on the subscribe button so that anytime I post new video, you will get notification. And also, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So here you can see how beautiful our cinnamon rolls are looking. So the last one I'm going to do, let me show you because I didn't show you from the beginning. So you can see the tip, you can trim it off so that your cinnamon roll looks the same. So I'll just keep this one in my little mold. I'm going to bake it different. So you see how all of them are looking. So it's time for me to bring my tray so that I can arrange all my cinnamon roll inside. Look at how they are so beautiful. Now that I've arranged them, look at how beautiful they are looking. We are going to cover this for 30 minutes more so that they can prove while we preheat our oven. So look at them, they are so beautiful. So we'll come back 30 minutes time so that we can go and put them inside our preheated oven. So now it's time for us to go and bake this our beautiful cinnamon roll. So welcome back, and here we've baked our cinnamon roll and they are so beautiful inside this mold. So look at them, they are very beautiful, very beautiful, and you can just easily remove it from the mold. This silicone mold, they are very beautiful, and if you are interested in getting them, you can check down the link. I will put the link below for you to check, to click on the link how you can get them for yourself, because they are so good. I use them to bake my cake, my mini cake if I want mini cake. So I just use them because they are so beautiful. So now I'm just removing my cinnamon roll from the mold. So here is my last one. So you see, they look at how beautiful the cinnamon roll, they are looking very beautiful with the mold. So, and this mold is very easy. Look at how very flexible and easy to clean. So you just put soap and you are done with it. So now look at our cinnamon roll, they are very beautiful, and we will leave them to cool a bit. While the cinnamon roll are still warm, then it's time for you to put your cream cheese frosting on top. If you want to learn how to make this cream cheese frosting, kindly check the page. You will see the video on how to make cream cheese frosting. So here I'm just pouring them on top of my cinnamon roll because they are warm. So that is why you see the cream cheese frosting going down. That is how you want it. But if you don't want to do too much of mess, please just put your cinnamon roll rack on top of your tray so that you don't have too much work to do. It's not for me to taste it. And this cinnamon roll, they are fluffy, they are tasty, and they are simple to make. See you in my next video. Bye.